It's the show that sucks with your hosts Harrison and Honzo Gonzo.
Dude, back in the day, he wanted to do like 2, and like he's like, I'm fat now, so he just made more movies. That's my impression of George Lucas.
I actually have Hans's arcade stick right over there.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty Hollywood. Mike Ross was the first fucking black person I've ever seen work at an esport event. I literally do like the opposite of what you should do on Twitter.
Like this guy, he's streaming what he got for Christmas. What kind of douchebag? This guy.
Someone just died in Africa from starving, and I'm streaming via the internet. What presents I got?
With special guests from around the fighting game community.
Yeah, like I froze some Kool-Aid and it turned into it just tasted like Salt Lake.
What flavor was it? Was it watermelon?
Like purple.
Okay. Who's your favorite player in FGC?
That's a weird question. I kind of want to say, for me, it's probably Eddie Lee, if you guys know.
Not GamerB.
Not GamerB. What? GamerB Blast?
He does have a lot of followers. He's got some, some stuff he works with, to
He's doing something right, I guess.
Something right, yeah. So you gotta work that hustle. I don't really have time to do all that. I just love playing. I love the scene out here. I love going to tournaments and competing and pushing myself. So that's about all I got.
Now for your hosts, Harrison and Honzo Gonzo.
What's up, everybody?
Hey.
Welcome to the show that sucks, number 23, with Harrison, myself, and Honzo Gonzo.
I'm Honzo Gonzo myself.
You are?
What?
Anyways, a lot of shit happened this week.
It did, but do you want to talk about final round? Because it just literally just happened like a second ago.
Let's talk about it.
Okay, I'm just going to talk about myself because I don't know how I'm supposed to. Well, I can look up other players if you want me to. I don't know. It might take a bit, though. But I'm just going to talk about my pool. So if you guys didn't know, in Seasons Beatings, I was in the same pool as Flocker. I didn't make it to Flocker. So I was really sad that I didn't get to play Flocker. Well, I get another chance because I'm in the same pool as him again.
Pull him up.
So I got Flocker in my pool again.
You got all those Big 2 matches to look at, man. Should be able to download them.
Do you know who Flocker is?
Oh, I'm talking about... Never mind. Thinking about something else. Anyways, I'm sure there's matches you can look.
Yeah.
Thinking about somebody else. Don't listen to me.
Yeah, Flocker's in my pool, and there's a guy named Trey. He sounds black, so I assume he's really good. And then Karaoke. That sounds familiar, but I don't know. K-Q. I don't know. But, oh my god, guess who's in my King of Fighters pool? You'll never guess it. Guarantee it.
Chris Shee?
Dude, DJ Dix.
Who is that guy?
The guy who did all those rap songs with the Marvel things.
That's free, dude.
I Need a Backup.
That's free.
Dude, that guy's
you should be listening to his music while you're playing.
Dude, I should do that.
Feel like you know what I'm listening to and just show him your MP3 player.
Dude, that guy's a cool guy, though. I met him before. He's a sick guy. I love his music, and I'm going to blow him up in KOF. I hope he, destroys me. And then some of my friends that I know are actually in my KOF pool, which is kind of cool. It's kind of neat.
How many people for KOF, do you know?
There was... Here, actually, I have all... There's all the pools. Curly Mustache Battle Royale is happening Friday at 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. And then... from 6 to 7, there's a Capcom Darkstalkers Resurrection Invitational thing. That should actually be really fun to watch. If you're
when is
a fan.
That again?
6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, by the way.
Friday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Curly starts at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's kind of like football, West Coast, you got to get up before 12.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Start your beer drinking early, whatever you do.
I'll watch that later. Start my Cracker Jacking at 9 a.m. Eat old candy bar, then go to sleep. They'll wake up stoned.
Tekken Tag 2 5v5 teams is at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that's going to be fucking huge. Do you understand how big Tekken is in the South for some reason?
There's apparently 500 people.
There's 500 plus people for Tekken.
Already.
That's just pre-registered, and that's not all that, hundreds of bums that live in Atlanta were like, oh, that's cool, to the every tournament happens, But yeah, it's gonna be massive for Tekken, and it's gonna be massive for Street Fighter and Marvel. King of Fighters has 8 pools at around 10 people each, so it's around 80, 70 people, I would assume. So that's a pretty good turnout.
If they get over 100, that'd be good. I think.
Yeah. It's 16-man pools for everything, but obviously there's going to be, some buys in the pools. So King of Fighters is actually Friday. It's going to top 8 on Friday. And then Saturday, it's top 8 to end in the morning. So if you're a fan of KOF, you got to wake up. So the Mexicans of SoCal got to wake up at 7 a.m. Have fun with that on a Saturday. Ugh. And then KBO, oh no, that's insert, never mind. So yeah, you only have nothing to watch. Maybe Salty Sweets to keep you up. Melty Blood, there's a Melty Blood tournament, which is odd. But I hope Spooky is like the Shenwu of the Shenglong, of the tournament where you beat everyone and it's like you gotta play Spooky on stream. He just comes up and double perfects you and just fucking leaves the tournament.
Spooky does?
Yeah, I hope he's just
he'll be streaming it and be like, nah, I'll come back later.
Dude, he streams it as he's playing and he does the transitions as he's beating you.
From his phone somehow?
Yeah.
Spooky tech?
New tech, man. All about the new tech. Soul Calibur happens Friday. No one cares. Super Sheet. AE starts Friday as well. It starts at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it goes all the way till top 8, 10 p.m. Oh, they're going all the way. Top 64 to top 8 is from 10 p.m. Dude, that's going to take so long.
They have to, though. There's so many people.
That's 32 pools at around 10 each-ish. Probably more. But all the tournaments are capped, so there is going to be I think, it's 640 is the cap. I'm bad with math. For some 512 is the cap. 512 or 1024, whatever it is.
Damn, so many people.
Is a cap for
so many
game.
people not for EVO.
I know, it's Final Round's the biggest tournament that's not EVO, and
if the cap is over 1,000, 2 years ago, didn't last year Street Fighter have 1,500 or something like that?
For
EVO?
what? For EVO, it was 1,500 for Street Fighter. Yeah, Marvel got shy of 1,000, I think, or around 1,000.
It's crazy.
Tekken,
a tournament that has to cap Tekken.
Yeah, that sounds crazy, dude. If you love 3D games and Tekken, you should just watch Final Round all day because that's the mecca for Tekken. Dead or Alive, who cares? Mortal Kombat, who cares? Persona, who cares? Street Fighter X Tekken, who cares? Tekken Tag, yeah. There's 32 pools for Tekken Tag, and I assume they're going to be full because it's very, very popular. And that's Saturday. It starts at 10 all the way till top 8 Saturday. And then Marvel starts Saturday as well. So if you like Tekken, you like Marvel, Saturday's your day. And I shall be there. So if you guys are going, you can just find me and punch me in the face, whatever you're going to do. Introduce yourself, say your name.
I'll be in chat spamming big twos.
Big two. Yeah, it should be fun. I'm really excited. I leave technically tomorrow, but I fly down Thursday. I'm going to be doing homework and reading Game of Thrones, so...
Oh, to catch up to...
I'm just reading
whatever
the book.
It is. Oh, okay.
Yeah. My friend had the book. I just wanted to borrow it for the flight because I haven't read it yet. But yeah, it should be fun. Should be fun times. But yeah, as you said at the beginning of the program, a shit ton that happened. Can I address SoCal and Marvel for a second?
Be my guest.
So I think everyone in SoCal are fucking idiots or something. Or they're really spoiled. I don't know what the deal is. But all today and past week after the fray where everyone was like, oh, SoCal sucks. I'm really emo about it. And they're like, oh, we have nowhere to play, guys. We have no venues. Why is the run back start so late? That's why we're bad. Shit like that's being said. And I feel like if a tournament starting late causes you as a player to be bad, then you're really just a really bad player. And you should probably, accept that.
And if you think it's that big of a problem, maybe you should show up on time or help the tournament. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
If you think it's that big of a problem.
I just see a lot of spoiled. It's like spoiled kids complaining, like, "Oh, I got a BMW for my fucking birthday. Fuck you, Dad." You know, I see that shit because when we get a tournament up here and then we get like 10 people, I'm fucking happy. I'm like, "Yo, we got a tournament."
Hell yeah, dude! Anybody above 8 people, I am like here's money, just like giving it out.
Yeah, that's hype for me. But, when people, they're getting 40, 50, 60 every fucking week, and they're not happy with that, I don't know. I just feel like scrub is the only word I can come up with. A bunch of scrubs talking. And it's not a negative thing to be a scrub. It's just, you just have to break that mentality to avoid plateauing, I guess. I don't know. I know.
They just need to do something because as of right now, nobody is scared of SoCal and Marvel.
No one is, but there's still really good players there, and
but
you shouldn't blame your scene for being bad. It's not the scene's fault for you being shitty. It's your fault for being shitty. Don't pawn off responsibility of something to a tournament organizer or to another player. It's your fault. It's totally your fault. Where
you don't need that many players to be good.
You can be good by yourself. Look at Kinder Party. Prime example. Kinder Party is a very good Marvel player.
He lives in somewhere where no other people live.
Fuck Kentucky. He has 2 players he plays with, max. I'm pretty sure that's the actual number. And he doesn't go to tournaments or locals because they don't exist. So, for SoCal to be like, "Oh, I need tournaments to level up," that's just coddling, and I don't know. It just scrub talk to me when I see it. I just laugh. It's sad. But anyways, bunch of shit happened.
PAX?
PAX happened, obviously. That's
esports panel, but we'll get to that later. I don't know. You wanted to talk about Spooky, right?
Yeah, let's. The big thing that came out of PAX was the Mad Catz unveil event, obviously.
That was sick.
It was very good. I loved it. I loved watching it. I was watching it during the fray, actually. When I was on the fray. I had it on mute and I was watching it. I was getting hyped silently. Tokido did this.
Dude, he was so on point. It was crazy.
Everyone's shitting on
Tokido. The hypest shit I saw was he was playing Mago and he did a double roundhouse and he backdashed the first hit of the roundhouse, so he canceled it with Ultra. Who would ever do that? Who would ever do that?
Yeah, everyone was shitting on Tokido and Marvel too, and I thought Tokido was doing fine in Marvel.
I don't think anybody thought he was going to win.
No, I didn't think he was going to win. I thought he was going to get some matches, and he obviously did. He made it interesting.
His combos were good. His mobility obviously needs some work, but
yeah, I like that he plays Phoenix still. I think that's a good character for him because she's cheap. I don't care what you guys are saying. Phoenix isn't cheap, man. Fuck you.
And he's not afraid to kill characters with that team too.
Yeah,
you know what? If your point character is Wolverine and the rest of your team is ass, I'm just gonna kill Wolverine right now. I don't give a shit.
He's the originator of that.
Oh yeah, I know.
And it's scary when he first did it. I remember being at...
Especially with infinites now, it doesn't even matter anymore. You can just guess right on a TSE, and that's it. 5 bars.
I remember that concept emerging when I was at... I think it was Revelations, the first one. We were watching it, and everyone around was like, "Look how stupid he is. Why is he doing that?" And I was like, "This dude's the smartest motherfucker in the world. You get a hit, you kill 2 characters automatically with Wolverine. You get 5 bars for dumb Dark Phoenix. And you have a full team still. Because Wolverine just auto-kills 2 characters if he gets a hit for some reason in vanilla.
Yeah.
That's how smart Tokido is. If you want to watch smart breakdown of systems and cheap shit, Tokido's the god of that. I mean, in every game. He picks Noelle in Blaze Blue. He picks... I forget who he plays in Persona, but he just dominates in Persona as well, just with dumb top tier... I think it's Mr. Ochie. And, he plays Akuma in fucking Street Fighter because he's cheap as shit.
Yeah, Akuma's hella cheap. Nobody plays him the way... Nobody plays Akuma in America, too. Anymore.
What happened to Forwood?
Who's that guy?
He did... he was good in vanilla, I guess. JR was good in vanilla.
We had in vanilla, we had definitely a handful of good Akumas, but they just disappeared. Yeah.
But, Spooky is officially sponsored by Mad Catz, and that's a cool thing. Spooky's also affiliated with Diaper Winner, so no. But yeah, he's officially sponsored by Mad Catz, and I feel the direction they're going with that is that Spooky's going to be streaming their industry events, because I feel in the future a bunch of industry events like E3, PAX, and just the random events they all go to, Tokyo Game Show or whatever, streaming from your booth, like live gameplay of your new games, or showing off peripherals, or having exclusive deals with, like some new game comes out and like they want to show it on the stream, like the reveal of the trailer. I mean, that's good publicity for them, because streaming is like instant publicity. And they can just use it as their own little publicity machine, instead of like relying on like, the internet sites to like take a video of it and put it up the next day. It's just instant,
Which is, I don't know, I think that's awesome. Because if you're doing it for a while, he deserves it. You have somebody who really knows what they're doing. And yeah, perfect for the job. Why not hire him?
Yep, I think it's smart. I think it's smart on Mad Catz' part to do it. And I feel like they're going to start a trend where a bunch of companies are going to be having their streams directly. Like, they're going to do it themselves. Plus, it shows that Mad Catz might be interested in doing a major. Because I remember they tried to do one.
Oh, they tried to do one in San Diego, but it fell through, right?
But it fell through, or something happened. I don't know what happened.
It just fell off the face of the earth.
Dude, they mentioned it. It was like mentioned. I was like, oh my God, that's cool.
Everybody was super hyped. I was super hyped for it.
And then it was never mentioned again.
Yep. Just never happened.
But yeah. That's cool.
And those Mad Catz esports shirts.
Oh yeah, they have the new apparel. I hope to get one or something. I just want one shirt.
I want the esports shirt.
I'm homeless.
No lie. I want the esports shirt.
What's the esports shirt?
It's like the button-up shirt.
Oh, they have one?
Yeah.
I need one, actually. I need a button-up shirt. I just wear that at job interviews.
It says like Mad Catz.
Yeah.
right above the pocket. Just cover it with a bunch of buttons or a bunch of
swag.
pins.
Just swag it up right there, Have my broken tier pins. Perfect.
You're just like, yeah, I'm sponsored.
Yeah, I'm sponsored. Let me clean your dishes, McDonald's. There was a number of panels at PAX. I'm particularly interested, just personally, in the TGS podcast panel, which has Total Biscuit, Kraken, I forget who else was on it. But it's the TGS gang and a bunch of YouTubers, and they I guess they talked about the future of YouTube and a model for people to, I don't know, be profitable on YouTube. And I think that translates really well to fighting game players, because I think the big top players need to understand like how important YouTube is and how important it will be in the future, even near future.
It's so important, and it's so easy. Like, people, I don't get it. They don't push it enough. Also,
they're gonna, I don't know. Yeah, they're gonna figure it out pretty quick when YouTube starts blowing up even bigger for some of the players.
Like some bigger people have gotten it, obviously, but yeah, for the most part, yeah, I don't get it.
But yeah, I'm interested in seeing that. It's going to be released on TGS, one of their YouTube channels, later this week, I guess. But there is a fighting game panel, which is still not released. I heard it sucked, but
I heard it was Jabali feeling himself.
That's what I heard too.
That's what I heard
too. I don't want to say that. That's what I heard.
That's quote unquote what I heard. I don't know.
I haven't seen it, so I obviously don't know. But it just seemed it seemed like something for people who weren't really into the scene to get into the scene, I guess. Does that make sense? Or like who weren't really familiar with it to get more familiar. So if you're already, in the trenches, you're not going to find it very appealing. That's what I think it is. But obviously it's not released yet. Gutex has the footage. He's holding it hostage. Going to charge $8.95 for it. And that'll be out sometime this week or next week. So I'll be interested in watching that purely just to see what it was. But there was also an esport panel, Harrison.
It was the greatest panel
That was the greatest
in
panel.
my whole life that I've ever seen. And I've seen 2 panels. One was the Mad Catz one was this esports panel. But it was DJ Wheat and Slasher, I believe. And in a miserable attempt to try and explain esports and how esports has nothing to do with the FGC or something. I don't know. It was terrible.
Well, it was supposed to be like the beginnings of esports and whatever, and they started off with Street Fighter 1 being the beginning of esports.
Yeah, and I'm just like, what are you talking about?
What? Are you sure? And then it moved on to Street Fighter 2 was the start of esports, and I guess that's true if you're talking about competitive gaming, because competitive gaming, I guess, kind of started with that. I think was Doom earlier. I don't know. But, yeah, I don't know. It was just odd. And then, like, they never talked about Street Fighter 4, which was the biggest fucking
it was
esports
they talked about
fighting game.
They talked about early 1990s of, like, random stuff for Street Fighter 2. And then
Daigo coming over for Alpha 3 was the first time Japanese players and American players interacted. And I was like, Didn't Seth Killian
go
over
there?
Yeah,
that was there. That wasn't in America. That was in Japan.
Didn't Seth Killian go over? Didn't like a number of players go over and report back? Wasn't there video cassettes? I don't know. It was just weird. And the esports part of it, like the esports side of it, was just kind of boring. Like, who cares? If you're old, I guess it was cool, but fuck old people.
And fuck 09ers. That's what I got out of that. That's what I got out of that panel. If you're an 09er, you don't matter.
Pretty much. If you don't know what internet AOL disks things typing on keyboards,
if you don't remember how shitty AOL was, you don't matter.
I remember how shitty AOL was. AOL was amazing. I don't care what anyone says.
It was for the time.
Compared to now,
for like 3 months, it was amazing. When you first got internet, you were like, oh my god.
Dude, it was fucking amazing. How dare you? It's like saying, like, oh my god, fucking cannons are so shitty. Like, cannons are the worst warfare weapon ever. I'm so glad we have fucking nukes. Like, that's what you're comparing it, a nuke to a cannon. But when they first got cannons, like, some white guy just got a cannon, he's like, what the fuck? Holy shit, I can shoot shit?
I guess that's a comparison. I wasn't going to say that.
I was just amazed by the internet, so. Then we got some.
Anyways, the panel was shitty. And
it was shitty. Fuck you guys. And they said, like, the future of esports, it was never going to go downhill.
What the fuck? It has to go uphill first.
I can't wait for some of these companies to close down and fucking
oh my god,
get blown up. Fuck you, Twitch. All right. Who wears? Anyway.
Oh, did you see the part of the Mad Catz panel with Keone playing?
I believe I heard about it.
Did I tell you about it in chat? Okay, so this guy comes up and he's like a super like feminine type guy, like just a guy that you just don't see playing that many video games. I don't know if it was all an act or that's how the guy talked or I don't know. But anyways, so the guy goes up and asks him, hey, so have you played this game? And, are you any good at it? And he's like, you know what, we'll see. And then everybody's like, just starts laughing. And so they bust out, and he wants to play on pad. And so they, open up this brand new, Mad Catz pad for him. So they plug it in. They do button checks, and he's like, like, oh, this guy's going to get bodied, right? And so the first 2 rounds, he just completely mops the floor with Keone. And everybody's just like, oh, shit, what's going on? And Keone just all of a sudden gets hella serious. And
dude, she gets fucking sidebar. She gets fucking salty as fuck.
Because up to this point, she was on a 15-game win streak. And so he lost the first game, and it was really close. And he ended up winning the second game, and you can tell she was hella mad. And she picked her main character and kind of bodied him with it. But I just thought it was like the greatest troll I've ever seen in my whole life. just come up and just, I don't know if I'm good at this game, and just be hella good. Because
Yeah.
nobody knew who he was.
I might have recognized him, but yeah.
Also, that guy that was on the mic the whole time was pretty funny, I thought.
The British guy?
Yeah.
So if you guys don't know who that British guy is, he's actually
He's a TV actor.
he's yeah, kind of, but he does all of Mad Catz interviews, and he has like an official title, but he's been with them since like for a while now. I mean, he's been at Evo doing interviews and stuff. If you guys don't remember or saw the Mad Catz area at Evo, past couple Evos. But he's been there, and that guy is like super charismatic.
He is, man. He was getting me hype. I don't even watch Soul Calibur, and I'm like, you know what? I'll stick around and watch this game.
He's incredibly charismatic, and that's hard to be. So I respect it a lot. And he's British, so everything he says is amazing for whatever reason.
Us Americans just love the British accent, man. I don't know what it is.
I don't know. It just sounds better.
It sounds cool, man. It sounds cool. It sounds hip.
Australia just seems like really dirty. Like they're saying like it's really filthy for some reason. That's how I get up. But British is like, oh, they're smart. Oh, what a cool guy. Even though they're saying like something hell fucking stupid. This might be why I love British commentary for Marvel and stuff.
Is there anything else you want to talk about? Ooh, Brian Hart beating Daigo?
Okay,
Mago. My bad. Mago. Yeah, that was like, holy shit.
I was watching that during the fray, and I had to mute my mic because I was like, what the fuck? Dude, he was fucking him up.
Yeah, it wasn't even like he barely beat him. He fucked him up.
Dude, that's a really bad matchup for Scott, isn't it?
It's really bad. Fei Long can just like face roll on the Mad Catz stick and just win. I don't understand how it was ridiculous. He was so on point with everything, so on point with guesses, everything.
Yeah, it was a really good match. If you guys want to watch a good Sagat, fucking go to watch that match because
my mind was blown. I think everybody's mind was blown. Nobody thought that was going to happen.
That was really, really good. I really enjoyed that. And then I didn't see much of the Daigo versus Valle. Did you watch that?
Yeah, it was all right.
It was all right. Everyone's saying like it's the second Jesus coming and like spreading cheese on Mariah Carey's tits and licking it off.
What?
It's really good. Sorry. Everyone's saying it's like the second coming of Jesus. How about that?
I no, but all right, I guess.
Everyone was hyping it up to me. I didn't watch it, but
it was hyped. There's a lot of reads. There's a lot of like reverse downloading happening for sure.
Okay.
But Daigo won. Obviously, I don't think anybody thought like if Valle won, everything would have just gone crazy. In my opinion,
he would start feeling himself harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Daigo's coming to NCR, so
yeah, Daigo's coming to NCR. Yeah, I think
high possibility we'll see that run back.
Do you think he will win NCR?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if he has any new tech against infiltration or.
I can't imagine him taking that line down.
Yeah.
That guy, he works at it.
If those two end up playing each other, it's just going to be insane. It'll be automatically before anything happens the best match.
I don't want them to play in an exhibition. I don't think
they're not.
Yeah, they're good because I want them to play like first time winners final. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Go balls to the walls.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was PAX. Also at PAX, I guess, was everybody's favorite game. Dive Street Fighter 4. Boom, tricked you. Update. The Street Fighter 4 update was announced, and Combo Fiend in his sweater thingy.
As esports sweater.
Yeah, esports sweater. That's a better word. It has a name, but cardigan or something. I don't know. But yeah, there's an update coming out for Street Fighter. How do you feel about that, Harrison?
Whatever.
Whatever?
I'd rather Street Fighter 5. I'd rather wait another 2 or 3 years and get a new game than have this update.
I feel like if they fixed unblockables, that'd be everyone would be like, all right, that's fine. Like, you don't even have to call it a patch.
You can't, though.
Why can't
I had this conversation the other day.
Why can't you?
because it changes the game.
For better.
No.
How is it changing the game for worse?
You basically have to like rewrite how people get up in order to get rid of unblockables, and so everybody would have to like relearn the game over again. So it's either like some people can.
No, I'm like fucking babies, Jesus Christ! It's just getting up. I know you have to learn your mix-up situations over again, but Jesus Christ, unblockables.
Well, what I'm trying to say is it's a lot harder than just saying fix unblockables. Couldn't they just
make it so when you do the whatever causes the unblockable, it just picks a side? Always. So like say I do the unblockable and it always picks, I have to block it cross up, or I always have to block it this way.
What?
Like say I do the unblockable, okay?
Yes.
And I can't block it either direction,
okay.
Right?
Yes.
Say in that situation, whatever causes it, because I really don't know, like that causes the unblockable, say it always chooses the same side you have to block it, okay? No matter the situation. So say I do an unblockable, say they make it so you always have to block it as a cross-up. So whenever you do a blockable, you always have to...
How do you do that, though?
I don't fucking know. I'm not a game designer.
Exactly.
I don't fucking know. I'm just giving ideas. I'm an idea man. I'm a face. I'm a pretty man, dude. I don't fucking know. Oh, you take the x-axis and you add a CMT equals 4, 5. I don't know.
I don't know.
They should just make a new game.
90% of people I talk to, the number one thing they want to get rid of is unblockables. But it's just...
This is the biggest problem.
It's the biggest problem. It'll change the game so much.
That's good, though. Why not? It's been the same game forever. Fuck it. Just fucking mix it up.
I don't know. If they can show us the game without unblockables and how different it would be, and just to get somebody's opinion on it, then I don't see why they couldn't do that. But I don't know if it's worth the money or time.
If they're going to spend time on an update, I think it's worth the time to fix unblockable. Because if they don't, it's kind of like, come on, guys. It's your game. You should be able to fix it. I know it's not as simple as that, but that's how people will see it. I really don't know why they didn't just update Marvel and let Street Fighter lie.
Well, you know why they didn't.
I know why they didn't. But
everybody knows why they didn't, but they just want to blind themselves to that fact.
I just really want it.
Hey, if somebody wants to cough up like $500 million to give to Disney, I don't
$500 million.
I don't know. Maybe that's too much money. But
it's a little over.
A lot of money. If somebody wants to pay Disney, then why not?
I don't know. They can release Capcom characters.
Sorry, I saw this question in chat. Ski Sonic says, "Who wins unblockables, or who wins off unblockables? Seriously."
Gonna blow them up.
Cody has an unblockable against Sakura after a forward throw, and I just instantly get 400 damage. How is that fair?
It's probably not fair. It's not Marvel.
It's not fair at all.
I think unblockables make some characters stupid in certain matchups. I think it just turns some matchups not fun. Because the thing about Street Fighter, for the most part, it's supposed to be like, hey, footsies, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know. If you get a knockdown, you shouldn't just get a guaranteed fucking 400 damage, 300 damage, even 200 damage. You shouldn't just get a guaranteed damage. It's all about mix-ups. And
exactly. Like, at that point with unblockables, it's just guaranteed damage. That's
in
Marvel,
stupid. In Marvel, there's situations where...
Yeah, you have to, really set it up. In Street Fighter, it's kind of just like, it's going to happen.
If I knock you down with some Firebrand teams, if I knock you down and unblockable, you just die. Okay, that's just Marvel. That's how people accept it. But it's not. Street Fighter is not like that.
Street Fighter is I don't know, lots of characters. The problem with unblockables is a lot of them are so easy to set up and so brain dead. Like Cody has tons of unblockables. Like after EX Slide, Ibuki has unblockables after Neckbreaker. It's just I don't know. It's just too easy. It
just turns the game into training mode rather than
exactly.
And that's not Street Fighter to me. But yeah, do you think any of the characters should be changed in any way specifically?
Any of the characters? Well, let's see.
I think Makoto should have her normals should armor break.
Yeah, I don't think that should happen.
All her normals should act like counter hits always.
Just have plus 20
Because
on
she's
hit.
strong.
She should have 1100 life. Because somebody said that in the forums.
Yeah, have you read the forums? The forums? If you guys want comedy, go read the forums. Because
I tweeted all mine out. Oh well.
someone said in the Honda forum that like he needed
No, the best one is this one is just like a joke. It's like take away his ultras so new players don't accidentally use them in a match.
Yeah. I wish, you know what a real ultra buff for Honda was? That I think it'd be really stupid, and they'd never do it. But in the air for Ultra 1, you could do quarter circle forward twice, and then it would be an air
Ultra?
Yeah. And you just like slide toward the ground like a ski or something. It'd be stupid, but I mean...
Hey man, that might be sick.
Yeah, I mean, it'd cause like 300 damage or something. It's like a splash, I don't know.
That'd be kind of cool.
I
I don't think that's a stupid
Really?
idea.
Oh, shit.
I really don't think that's a stupid idea. I think that's really cool. Because like, there's totally a lot of reasons. Like,
You just help them with fireball things. Cause
yeah,
can do
exactly. You know, that'd be cool. But yeah, he needs more help with fireballs. But it's so hard to give him something to go through fireballs and just not have it be broken. You know,
Yeah.
that's the problem with updating this game. Like, everybody is so fine-tuned at this point. Changing one thing can just make them broken, and they're not going to fix the game again. So.
Yeah, it has to be really, really nuanced changes to affect the tiers. Do you think Akuma should be affected in any way?
See, that's the thing. If they get rid of unblockables, it nerfs all these characters that
That's
don't
true.
need to be changed at all. Like, they're winning because of unblockables. If
Do
they
you
get
think
rid of those, then,
Akuma's winning from because of unblockables? Because I don't.
in America, I don't think he is. But I think overseas, like, their setups are way more on point than ours.
Okay.
I think people just don't see enough of Akuma to really assess anything over here.
He's just fucking broken. Fuck him.
He is broken. Everybody says he's broken.
I hate that guy. I don't know how. I just take away his air fireball. I just fucking do something drastic. Just to fuck. I hate Akuma.
It's like, what would you do to Bison?
Yeah,
It's really, like, I think obviously give him back his quarter circle forward fireball ultra.
yeah.
There's no reason why they needed to nerf
I feel
that.
like a lot of nerfs from Super to AE were really unnecessary, and if they just reverted it, it would really just be fine for a lot of characters like Rose. If they just made her Super again, like, I don't think people would be mad.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think people are like, you know.
it really
She's
wasn't
just-
that big of a deal.
She's a little bit better.
Yeah, she's a little bit better. Like, she actually has some defense in the corner.
Yeah, it's...
But yeah, it's like all these characters, like Bison, that's like one change. Like, what else are you really going to change? Makoto's fine, I think. I don't
a
think
lot
she
of
really
characters
needs
are fine.
nerfs or buffs. Sagat, people still want the Ultra one in the corner to hit all the way. Which I think the bigger problem is them flying out of the corner. Like, I don't care about the damage. I think it's just keeping the person in the corner.
Pick Ultra 2.
Ultra 2 is so bad, though. That's another thing. Ultra 2, like, you hit 2 juggles, and it's like, you might as well just not even Ultra.
I have an idea, I guess. I stole this probably, but why don't they just get rid of selecting Ultras and you just have them both?
You just have them both?
Yeah. Why? What's the point?
Because, like, Cody would be stupid.
Really? Well, just...
Because, like, a lot of characters, maybe not a lot of characters, but they're there to deal with the bad matchups, right?
Yeah.
Like, you just have them all, like, what if I had, like, Ultra 2 with Cody where I can punish sweeps, and then I also had an Ultra that I can combo into relatively easily?
So, just make the game faster.
Yeah. I don't know.
It would buff
I think that'd be too
characters like
much.
Hakan, like, to all hell.
Oh my god, you just couldn't do
You just gotta accept an Ultra at that point. Just don't even change them.
That would be ridiculous.
It'd be fun. I don't know. It'd be stupid.
That would be the most ridiculous thing ever.
You know, Geef, you just fucking are. Yes.
You just either fly away or get grabbed.
Yeah, 50-50 Ultra. Dude, that shit would be ridiculous. I think that'd be a fun change. I don't know. I mean, you could tone down some ultras, obviously.
Yeah. Ooh,
But-
T-Hawk, that'd be cool too.
Yeah, shit like that. I think it'd be good for lower tier characters, and the high tier characters aren't getting much better because they're already good with one of their ultras for a
Yeah,
reason.
but like, think about like Fei Long and Cammy with their regular ultra and a counter ultra. That would be kind of stupid.
I don't know. Maybe you should start with half, or like half your ultra bars are at the start. Like you already have access to it at the start of the round.
At the start, really?
Yeah.
I don't know, because then you could have potentially 3 ultras, or they would have to fix the way you get ultra.
Yeah, you can have 3 ultras. Fuck it. Who cares?
Fuck it, just Dulcim can have 3 giant fireballs. Who cares?
Yeah.
And a super. Fuck it.
It would make the game a little bit faster. It'd be a little bit flashier. You have to be scared at the start instead of just like accepting some punishes. But then again, like I think the whole idea behind ultras is like it's a normal game, and then once someone gets ultra, oh shit, everything changes. You know.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't think they want to lose that dynamic, so maybe I'm stupid. You should start off with full super meter.
All right, let's go down the list really quick. We're running out of time. Let's see. Dudley. Dudley's a huge one, too, because Dudley needs a lot of help. Because Dudley's terrible.
They should just give him. They should just give him a third strike disc, and he just stays on first strike. I don't know how you fucking fix that.
A
dude.
third strike disc with just Chun-Li nerfed.
Yeah. Just give him more damage.
They're talking
That'd be
about
fun.
like he can go around fireballs more easily than any other character in the game, yet he has the hardest time getting in somehow. I just don't get it. They need to, I don't know, maybe give him some kind of armor or something, but
EX,
I think
you
that
know,
might
make
be
his-
OP.
EX machine gun blow just goes through projectiles.
I think they just need to make his crouching normals a little better. Like, maybe give his crouching medium kick just a little bit more hitbox, a little bit more range. I think that might help him out a little bit. Maybe
They
push his hurtbox a little bit back.
They
Make
should
that
give him a
normal good.
car. His car.
Car?
Just give him his car. Just let him have his car.
They need to give him unblockables. If anybody needs unblockables, it's Dudley.
I feel like he's like the unblock, because like in third strike you could do the whole taunt, and then they parry, then you punish the parry or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah, I think you just buffing his crouching medium kick is good. Maybe buffing his crouching medium punch also. That might be good, but I don't see it. Because you get a knockdown off crouching medium kick, so if you land one of those, you're in.
Since we're running out of time, I'm going to ask you the question everyone wants to know.
Sorry.
What does Cody need, Harrison?
What does Cody need? I think
Besides a command grab.
I think I will save that for when they.
All right.
We can. I can talk about that for 45 minutes, so we can
compile
save that
your
for
giant
another-
list.
I will
Your
compile a giant list
your labyrinth of notes.
of what will make Cody broken and what will buff him respectively.
Cody needs a 1-frame crouch light.
That doesn't even make sense.
1 frame.
So you're just not crouching, you could hit.
0 frames. So you press in hard.
Just a 1 frame over and then a 1 frame crouching short.
Yeah, they can link into each other indefinitely. All right. Do you want to do questions, I guess? Or did anything else happen that we care about?
I don't think so.
Nah, nothing really. That first strike thing was on, but
Well, the run back versus UCI
Yeah, that's right.
happened, but I mean, it's like, who won?
cares?
Just say who won.
oh, the run back.
Run back? All right, that's good enough.
Uh,
All right, let's go to questions.
clock. If you guys want to watch, if you guys like Clockwork, you should watch those matches because he's doing really well.
I heard
But,
he was super on point and like, was super serious. So
Yeah, he was doing some cool things. Anyways, questions. You guys have questions? You can send them at Harrison SBA. C.
and we have a lot of questions, so let's burn through these pretty quick.
And then at Honzo Gonzo. All right. True Red Mage, always a fan, asks, majors mean lots of things. One of those will be blow-ups and pop-offs. What are the biggest you have witnessed at a major? What is your biggest blow-up or pop-off you witnessed at a major?
Witnessed at a major?
Yeah.
Dude, Miranda beating Flo.
Oh, yeah, you were there.
I was there for that. That was amazing. I will never forget that, and neither will Flo. Because nobody will ever let him.
Yeah. My biggest... I guess I'll do a pop-off. I think I have my biggest pop-off that I've ever seen, and I did it. But I don't know if I should say it. I think I've said it already, though. I basically lost this last Evo to a guy from Colorado, I believe. And all his boys were around him. There were around 12 people, I think. And I stood up on the chair and started flipping them all off and started yelling, "Fuck you," at each of them. And I've never seen that before in my life. I think I hold that crown. But the biggest blow up was that same Evo. Some guy was like on PCP or something. He's just going fucking nuts. He's going fucking crazy, like bashing the shit and like having seizures and shit. And he was doing it all right next to Dacid Bro. And Dacid Bro gave zero shits at all. And he was playing a money match. And like he looks over and he's like, "Man, some guy's having a seizure right next to him. Doesn't give a shit." And like he didn't care. And like they like escort the guy out. They like bring him out. I was like, "Dacid, you didn't give a shit."
That
dude.
guy has to go to the hospital now. All right, next question.
There's actually a video of that. If you could find it. Okay. Who do you want as a third character for Scroll Girls? Can I give your answer as well?
Sure.
No, who gives a shit? Next
Nobody
question.
cares. Yeah, next question.
Or Raph asks, "I'm coming for you." No, oh, that's not a question.
That's a death threat.
Oops,
First
yeah,
death threat. No, that's not.
I don't want to finish that. Let's see. DuckTales was announced. We didn't announce that.
Who
Someone
cares? Next
mentioned
question.
that. Really? You don't like DuckTales?
It's not fighting game oriented. Who cares?
It's a game, though?
I don't care.
Wow. I like DuckTales.
Well, you can talk about it for 30 seconds.
It's going to be a fun game for the whole family. Next question. If you could be sponsored by one company, who would it be and why? We said this before.
Yeah, we have.
But go ahead.
Ray-Bans.
Ray-Bans. I would either want... I said Trojan.
Trojan?
'Cause-
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
that's right. Trojan.
And when I
Always
beat
play
people-
safe.
Yeah, I always play safe. When I beat people, I just put a condom on their stick. Just right over their stick. Like, apply it.
Or before you
Be like,
body
hold
them.
that. Hold that.
All right, next question.
What's your favorite dive kick? Mizuki asks.
Next question. I know that's a troll question, too. I know for a fact that's a troll question.
I haven't played the new build, so I don't know if it got better. I played the old one, and I didn't. It was okay. It was okay at best. But, I mean, maybe the new build's crazy. I don't know. Yeah.
Is that...
You haven't played it, have you?
Nope.
All right.
Never.
So we'll be seeing a lot of it at NCR. What's the? Do you have any questions?
Yes. It says, both of y'all are making rival 5-man boy bands. Who from NorCal would y'all recruit in your groups? If we have to make a 5-man boy band,
Of what?
I don't know. It's
Just
a weird
people?
question.
People?
Yeah, who would be in your band? Me, I'm already in there, apparently.
Okay, you, me, I guess.
Yes.
All right, so we need 3 other people.
Yes.
Okay, so the corpse of Abraham Lincoln. Obviously,
All right.
No explanation needed. Martha Stewart, she's the tits, and then
She's the CPM.
yeah, she's the CPM, man. Plus street cred, she has street cred. And then I don't know. Do you have anyone?
Haunts, I guess. Haunts from
Haunt.
Cracker Jacks.
Okay, Hans is our supplier. All right, he's the roadie.
He's the guy that gets replaced in like 6 months.
Yeah. he's the bass player in Metallica.
Aw. He dies though. That's terrible.
Oh shit. Tough life of Hans, man.
All right, next question. Can you tell us a little bit about Starbase Arcade? I hear it's had a long history.
Oh man.
I will save that question for next week.
All right, yeah.
I will favor that.
Do it next week.
Let's see. How would the FGC get into what kind of? How would the FGC get into YouTube? What kind of content do you mean?
Depends what game you play.
I think just making combos with your characters, just simple stuff like that, just to get into it.
I don't think that works with Street Fighter 4 anymore.
Yeah, I guess that doesn't. I guess that's a Marvel thing.
It's really like what game you're playing right now. If you're playing Marvel, you could really do any fucking thing you want and it'll work because no one's doing it for Marvel. Sans a couple of people.
If for Street Fighter, I would just upload tech against certain characters.
Tech or even just matches.
Even if it's the stupidest stuff and you've been doing it since day one, just upload it. Yeah,
and then link it to SRK or whatever forums you use because that's useful for people too. I think educating people is the best thing you could do if you want to get into YouTube. It's the best tool for it and it's what people want to see. If you're very good or you think you're good, uploading matches is fine. Just so people can, see, how you play or like matchup advice you can give. You can start doing commentaries or whatever. And if people like you, they'll subscribe or whatever. It's really about interacting with the people on SRK. I think if you're just starting off, it's really about SRK, like pimping yourself out on SRK. Not excessively, obviously. You got to know how to market yourself. But, just be like, hey, this might be helpful for people who, Blanca versus Guy matchup or whatever,
Yeah, exactly.
And if it's Marvel, you could just do fucking anything. Just do anything, film it. People will like it.
Like, there's so many different teams. Just, do your team combos.
Tutorials are also very good if you think you can explain it and put together a tutorial. Those are popular and useful for a lot of players. Anything that's useful, whatever you're looking at, and you're like, hey, I like that. That's what you need to do. If you play 3D games, I really don't know. I'm sure matches. I don't know. And but yeah. If you like editing a lot, combo videos are maybe your style. Like do weird combos that you've never seen anyone do, and then edit it up.
Stupid combos and just upload them.
That's what combo videos are. It's stupid combos.
Just stupid, useless combos that nobody's ever going to use.
That's why I hate. But
it's so cool.
I hate combo videos from Marvel because I'm like, why the fuck would you do that? I'm kind of person, but like for Street Fighter, I'm like, oh man, that's so cool.
All right, this is on all caps. As a fellow Cody lover, what shall SF4 do to remedy the pain and misery that Cody players suffer from?
We'll do it later.
Yeah, we'll do it later. Do you have any more questions?
No. Do we have any YouTube? I didn't check.
Wait, we have one last question, I think. Why give Virgil level 1 orbs but take it from Strider? Also, if Ultimate gets an update, who would you want in? I don't think they're going to add any characters.
They're not going to. I'm just going to say that right now. If they do a shitty patch, it's not going to be characters.
And they did that because they're stupid and they like OP characters.
Why did they give... first off, it's not the same thing at all. I hate people who say that, actually. I think it's the stupidest fucking thing, in my opinion. Virtual level 1 swords is way different than orbs. Orbs goes across the fucking screen. It lasts a lot longer than you realize.
You can still get hit when you have the orbs on?
No, you can... Orbs...
Well, I mean, if you activate swords, anyways, yeah. I'm saying it's not as protective. In a way. You can't just sit there and not do anything. If
Strider had level 1 orbs, he would be fucking broken. That's all I'm gonna say. Even if they were shitty, he'd be fucking stupid. That's the only reason he was stupid in Marvel 2, because those orbs are so fucking ridiculous. I'm glad they didn't make it level 1. Why does Virgil have swords? He shouldn't. The swords should honestly be a little bit worse, but I think they're fine. I don't know. Virgil's really stupid, but he's not as stupid as you think he is. Like, if you just take away his swords, he'd be fucking kind of bad. He'd be a lot worse than he is, because then you couldn't hit confirm to stuff and all this other shit. And maybe that needs to happen, but he would be a lot worse without those swords.
Yeah, that's just another thing where balancing him is really fucking hard to do.
Well, I mean, they just take his sword away.
Just take a sword away?
See, I'd be the weirdest balancer, because like zero.
Virgil, let's think outside of the box. We're just going to take away his sword.
Just take away his sword, man. He doesn't need it.
It's like taking away Dante's guns.
Why not? Fuck it.
He doesn't need a whole super.
Yeah, that's how you balance characters. Like with Zero, I just think just take away his sword. Like all of people's problems would be, alleviated.
Just take away being able to cancel Buster out of literally everything.
Dormammu?
All right, YouTube questions.
Dormammu, just take away his fire.
Take away his fire?
All fire.
So you can't even do normals.
No more fire.
You can't do normals.
You could do light and hard.
All right, YouTube questions. This is the serious shit. First question: which are better, thick Asians or tall Asians? I'm assuming he's talking about opposite gender, or just Asians in general.
I think it's the opposite gender, Harrison.
Okay.
Let's just assume. Yes. I guess thick, because tall ones are awkward for me. Because I'm 4
assuming
foot 2.
He didn't say fat. He said thick.
Yeah, just big booty. Nothing wrong with that.
Yep. I'd probably do
whatever.
the same. And we already answered this question. We actually got asked how did we meet?
How do we meet?
Yeah. We have a few minutes. It's really not that long. It's like you came to Starbase.
I came to Starbase, and then
I moved to Santa Rosa, and I was like, "Hey, Marvel!" and then Marvel came out, and I was like, "Hey, we should play Marvel." And then that was when we really started hanging out. I think
the start of Ultimate Marvel.
No,
I still have those.
Was it Ultimate?
Yeah,
it was
Ultimate. We went to Best Buy.
Yeah, I think that was really when we started hanging out.
I still have the Assassin's Creed 2 cards.
Oh yeah, I still have two. I have 2 boxes of them or something.
Yeah.
I think I still have yours. I don't think you have yours. Do you have yours?
Yeah, I can probably get it. But yeah,
don't be surprised if they're not there.
Are you stealing my fucking card? My worthless cards.
And why take out Oni and the twins? Because they're stupid.
I like Oni, and the twins are actually. I like watching the twins play. Fuck you. I like watching Youngs.
Yeah. But yeah, that was pretty much it.
That's pretty much it.
I was like, you want a carpool? Yeah, sure. And then that was pretty much how that happened.
Yeah. And then we became the
See
biggest.
What happens when you do community stuff, guys?
You could become the biggest tour de force the fighting game community has ever seen.
You can create a show like this.
Don't create a show like this. Model it after something else.
Honzo Gonzo goes to college to learn how to breathe, Kappa. Question: how do you guys get started with gaming, and how young? This is the same guy who just said Honzo Gonzo is going to college to learn how to breathe. My son is interested playing in earnest because he's been watching along with me during esports tournaments, FGC, LOL, StarCraft 2, etc., and plays when I play. How did gaming affect your lives? This is a really crazy question.
I would ask how old the kid is.
Because I got my Super Nintendo when I was 5.
Yeah, I've been playing because my dad was kind of a nerd, kind of coming from a military background. It's kind of weird, but he introduced me to games and stuff. And my grandma used to have an Atari and Super Nintendo. So whenever we went over there, we'd play Pitfall and whatnot. So I've been engrossed in video games, I guess. I mean, I've had 2 brothers. We used to fucking play multiplayer games all the time. N64 was the best system in the world because, Mario Kart nights and shit, GoldenEye nights, just fucking play all night, and, Halo and all that shit. So I've been playing competitively against people for my whole fucking life. But in regards to, esports, I guess.
Why is he worried about esports? It depends how old you are.
Because I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, it's a great experience for kids and whatnot, because it's probably not. Like, if I'm going to be honest, if he's below 14, I would really just be like, fucking focus on school. I think the most important thing is to focus on school first and foremost. If he's a fucking brainiac and he's getting 4.5s or whatever, and he still can play video games, then fine, you know, bring him to a local or something. But don't take that the wrong way. The people in the fighting game community are some of the, you know, nicest and most welcoming people in the fucking world. But you know, it's still not. I don't think it's a good environment to be bringing kids around, because it's a bunch of adults. You don't want to bring kids to, you know, a bar or something.
Yeah, there's rarely anybody under 20 except you.
Yeah, it's really
But yeah,
with Marvel it kind of changed, but yeah, I started when I was 17, I guess, competitively, and it kind of took a hit on my school a little bit, because I went to Starbase on Wednesdays, and then I'd stay there till, you know, 3 a.m., 4 a.m. I get home at like 6 a.m. and I have class at 8 a.m. It kind of, you know, I sleep through class, and that's not good for school and whatnot. And
I was just, at that time, I just didn't schedule classes for Thursday.
Well, you know, it's just...
I was ahead of the curve.
I'm not that smart, but yeah, I don't. If your kid's not doing well in school or as well as he should, then just be like, fucking do schoolwork. Just fuck fighting games. Fuck esports. Just fuck it. It doesn't matter. School is what matters. Getting a career is what matters in the long run.
I think you should play like one-player games. I don't know why. I don't know. That's my opinion.
Just play one-player games. There's something about competitive though. It's fun.
It is fun.
But
like for younger people, I think like one-player games.
Yeah, just when he's secure with his life,
yeah,
he can, you know, join everything. Because I see so many players, and even somewhat myself, who are just like, who are trying to figure out, you know, college shit and whatnot, and like they don't have all the help in the world, and they just, you know, putting fighting games as priorities when they really shouldn't be.
Oh yeah, because when I started playing fighting games, I dropped literally everything else.
Yeah, it's not healthy for a lot of people who can't manage it. So it's really, if I was a father, I would be like, hey, fucking. What's so funny?
Just who's gonna say fucking? Nobody's gonna say that.
What?
Never mind. Just go on.
All right, whatever. If I was a father, you don't think I could procreate, Harrison? It's really easy to procreate. You just pee in the chick's leg, and she gets pregnant.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, just be like, hey, focus on school, focus on finding what you like to do, and turn it into a career. Because esports isn't a very good career. I'll tell you that much.
All right, well, that's the last question.
All right.
Do you want to wrap it up with Round Tuesday?
I sure would love to. Of course, we're on Round Tuesday. We're the anchor show. 7 p.m. is Wake Up SRK with Ski Sonic and Keats. They were on hiatus this week because Keats is in GDC partying up with Versus. Did you meet Versus, by the way? I didn't ask.
Yeah. Super cool guy.
Super cool? That's good.
Super cool guy. Dude, he bought us chocolates and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to be the biggest dick in the world. Like it was all a lie.
He's like, yeah, this is the first time I ever spoke English. I'm like, what? I can like completely understand you. You're making me feel really bad right now.
Versus, for you guys who don't know, is he's an Argentinian, right?
Yes.
He's the Argentinian I Play winner contingent. So he's in America for GDC as well. Yeah, so we have 8 p.m., of course, Ultra Chen, and that is with Ultra David and James Chen, the Ultra Chen TV show thingy. And then Cross Counter is at 9 p.m. with Gutex, and they're doing their VXG things right now. And I was watching a little bit earlier. Their Marvel players were pretty bad, so I turned it on. But they had Street Fighter X Tekken and AE. That was pretty fun to watch. And then, of course, the best show on the world.
Best show.
10 p.m. we have the show that sucks with Honzo Gonzo and SBA Harrison. So
Really? Did you? I hope to God you said that on purpose. I hope to God you said that on purpose.
That's a whoopsie. Harrison SBA. I'm sorry. What got into me?
Oh my God.
But yeah, final round is coming up this weekend. Tune in to Spooky Funky P. There's 4 streams. I'm sure there's going to be some widget somewhere that's going to tell you all the streams. But I will be there. So cheer me on. Hopefully I get on stream and I don't lose.
And make sure to enter the contest for our show.
Oh shit, we should do that. Yeah.
All you gotta do, if you there's too many fucking rules. I looked on the
Okay,
the article.
I'll tell you the rules.
Send us fucking stuff,
Send us shit.
and we'll look at it.
Like the Facebook page. Fucking subscribe to iPhone Winner on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter. And just send us shit. It's not hard. It's clicking buttons. Okay? And we have some entries already. I haven't seen them yet, though.
They're pretty terrible.
Phantom Knot. Hey, that's better for me than you make a really shitty one. You make a really shitty one. I'll probably laugh. But drawing or Photoshop of whatever you want about the show, about us, whatever, just anything, whatever you feel like is funny or
If
good.
we choose you, you will get a free Darkstalkers game.
For PS3 and Xbox 360, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. But yeah.
So that's the end of the show.
Yep. So enter. Someone has one. Oh God.
That's the end
Sorry.
of the show.
Yeah, that's the end of the show. I hope you guys
Thanks for listening.
don't die.
Hopefully Cody is like next week's character reveal. We can talk more about that.
Don't die.
Don't die. Oh, sorry.
I love you.
Oh, okay.
I love you.
I will kill myself once the forums comes out because I know it's gonna be terrible.
Yeah.
All right. Until next week, you can follow me at Harrison SBA. You can follow Honzo Gonzo at Honzo Gonzo. The worst person on the internet.
I love you.
See you guys.
Surely emerging with rhymes disturbing like your wife being buried in the type of funky beats that'll make your mom wake up 5 hours too early. I'm sure you've never heard the 8-bit chippy spit so superbly hexadecimal where sets to go to the top and then drop it unearthly upon these mic MCs that suck it like Kirby. They don't possess the skill to keep that stereo bumping like herpes. Fools be selling out so they can deposit a check, a temporary gain and profit for a loss of respect. These cats will know that it's just cause and effect. I keep it real so you can feel the beat and bob your head right off of your neck. A record label, corporate office, and find the weak point like I just shot my sword right at the Colossus. I brought this full frontal, fuck being cautious. They dumb it down so much it's practically asleep and unconscious. When I rock a track, I'm taking it hostage. Until all my demands are met, there's not a chance that I'm gonna stop this. Find my album markers all a rapid share and then comment. Then hit my shoulder so that you can hear the circuitry popping.